Yeah, I'm using wireless, and wireless is pretty stable, so I'm just gonna keep it that way.
Cool.
It's where every time I plug in that wire, it doesn't want to do it for some weird reason.
Maybe it's connecting to the wrong internet. Or,
Probably.
could be like an in-house Ethernet. You never really know.
I'm just gonna keep it at 1,000 because the load rate's pretty low still. Okay. I'll let you know when I'm ready. Just make
Okay.
sure everything's set.
Yeah, that's my Wii.
Yeah, perfect.
Mr. Perfect?
How are you gonna run this? Is it like
on YouTube?
Just any percent. Any percent. Just any percent normal.
20%?
Yeah.
Well, Ozzy's on there. Ozzy's
Hey guys, so brief interlude here with the Mega Man 10. I wasn't planning on doing this today, but you know, things happen. Estimate 40 minutes.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Okay. Should I just go?
Okay, you can begin.
So-
Okay, give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Alright. Hey, back on here.
Alright, introduce yourself, tell us about the game, what's going on?
Alright, so I'm SlurpeeNinja. I failed at the Mega Man X race, but I'm a classic Mega Man runner, so it's like not that big of a deal for me. So this is Mega Man 10, and it was made, what was 2014 or something like that? I don't know. Anyway. And so we start the run with Pump Man stage, because
Oh, that's.
He's
oh,
just-
shoot, I forgot.
the easiest to deal with the Buster at first. And yeah, so I'm in underwater, so I'm jumping super high right now. There's a shrimp.
I
Shrimp?
forgot to update that link
Please?
too. That's not good.
And yeah, this level has pretty cool effects. Like, there's some bubbles here that if they catch you, like this, they'll carry you away. I'm just gonna be careful here. I'm just gonna be careful, because these bubbles could actually carry you into those spikes to kill you. Yeah, we're just entering into Pump Man's room right now.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, it's safe. Look, except of that.
I don't have much health, so I can't really do this fight unsafely.
Yeah, I have actually multiple quick commands, so if you put in exclamation mark infiltration, I just had some fun things.
So you kind of have to just kind of know his pattern here, and don't get hit by his water shots. And I want to finish the fight right to the middle of the stage, otherwise Mega Man will walk to the middle of the stage, and that takes more time than just doing. So you'll also see that when I do my Mega Man 9 run, that I'll finish fights towards the middle of the stage if I can. Yeah, just stream directly. Yeah, the water shield is Solar Man's weakness, so that's where we're going now. That's where we're going now. Donate Tax for Life 2017, that's what we're here for, that's what we're doing. That's what I'm covering time for because some runners have not shown up, that's alright. We won't mention them again. They will show up. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Robin. How's it going? Okay. He is the dude that does. So I'm just using a combination of regular Buster and the water shield to kill those birds. And those birds are actually very RNG heavy. So I got a pretty good pattern there. And here I'm going to stop for just a little bit to get past this fire ring. Bring on bubble shield here. Oh, I might not need to use bubble shield yet. But I do need to use it to kill this flowery robot thing that's going to shoot a beam of laser. Not sure what else to call it, but a beam of laser. I'm going to fire 2 shots here. And take a damage boost here, walk through this flower, and we are at Solar Man. Thanks, Shadow Ozzy. Appreciate it, guys. Alright. Solar Man's gonna jump somewhere in the room, and I'm gonna read his pattern and follow it and kill him. Just like that. And I'm a little off center, so he's gonna walk just a bit. But we'll run pretty good pace anyway for something I didn't really plan to do, so that's good. So here we get the Solar Blaze, and we'll go to Chill Man stage. Oh yeah. Right back to the classics, right back to 8-bit. But Mega Man 10 over Mega Man 9 adds the weapon switching, which is really, really nice. And you get a nice little picture over your head to find out what weapon you're switching to, which is really... And so you'll see the weapon switching
in the audience whether the audio is okay. I just want to make sure that nobody thinks it's too loud.
So we got through those ice blocks alright. We're just gonna leave the snowman around. He's cool. We don't want to hurt him. But we do want to hurt this one, because he's in our way. I'm just gonna wave. Kill that guy.
I definitely noticed that if you look at the reviews for like the Steam version of like Mega Man Legacy Collection, there's a lot of people that are really salty about like how the game is. You see a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't play very well, or like it's dated or something. But I'm like, really?
Really? Well, I'm playing this just on the Wii. This is the Wii version.
Yeah.
I love Cuphead. It's so good.
Yes, they should be. Video games should be hard.
Yeah, this game and Mega Man 9 are actually very, very difficult games.
Played Heavy Rain.
So here, I'm actually quick canceling my weapon to kill Chill Man as fast as possible. So you shoot a weapon out, and then if you switch weapons and go back, you'll cancel the weapon animation, and so you can just shoot it right again.
That's pretty cool.
But you don't want to hit both L and R at the same time, otherwise you'll go back to the regular Buster, and then you'll have to like switch back over. So you have to be like really careful that you don't do that.
That's pretty tricky.
It is. So yeah, Chill Man is a tricky fight. He's not chill at all. He'll like jump at you and try and knee you in the face. Anyway, we got the chill spike. The soundtrack is amazing for Cuphead.
Oh, the soundtrack is so good. I love that like big band, like really jazzy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh really? That's hype. Oh. And they stayed true to that frame by frame genre aesthetic so well. Everything just paid off.
Everything is smooth in Cuphead, yeah. Which, not that this game isn't smooth.
100% of the reward of being a gamer is being challenged and overcoming a challenge. If you're not challenged, are you even playing a video game? No, you're just watching a movie.
Right. Or you're watching someone speedrun a video game.
Differentiates gaming as an art is interactive.
So that guy's gonna fire to the left so he does not get in my way.
You're losing the whole art, like the whole point of video games as an art.
Oops.
Yeah, I would like to actually be able to beat Mike Tyson consistently. I mean, I can fight him, I can beat him.
Yeah.
It's just I can't do it consistently. Because if I can do it consistently, then I can just do a punch out.
Yeah, that'd be something.
You stop all these cars, you walk to the edge of this car, riding on cars.
Yeah.
Like, it's so clean too.
Yeah.
Halfway through 10 minutes.
So you kill this guy. You always want to skip one platform between each. And that guy got hit by the first shot, so you just take another shot there. And we're in the boss room.
Hey man, you see how he's like holding on? He's like, this is like the second push. Oh yeah. Like that.
And this guy did not give me the right pattern.
Easier to like shoot faster when you do it. I mean, like shooters
He
actually.
gave me a terrible pattern, actually.
Side scrollers.
All I know is
That was like the worst pattern you could ever get.
Yeah.
if it's not
It still looked pretty clean though.
The best pattern is when he like just goes back and forth and
Yeah.
you just kill him really fast, yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be hype.
But he climbed the walls twice, so.
I'm super curious
For those of you who just joined us right now, I was supposed to level up Extra Life 2017.
Come on.
Many extra lives.
I'm having
For the
trouble
kids.
talking right now.
This is all for the kids.
Yeah, it's like the stuff that you guys do have going. It's like you know that there are just solid fan bases there.
So now we go over to Commando stage. And I think I skipped a cutscene there, I'm not really sure.
Commando Man.
Yes, he goes Commando.
Honestly, to be honest, I actually started playing Mega Man games because I saw a lot of speedruns. I thought it looked really fun by just the way it played.
Oh,
I
really?
actually grew up with any of the Mega Man games, so I just simply watched people play it.
I grew up with Mega Man 2 and 3, and then I saw someone streaming Mega Man one day, and I was like, huh, why don't I do that?
Yeah.
And that was it. That was like history.
I'm actually looking more.
So I'm gonna actually decelerate with my wall climbing wall, and
watched,
I
like, this,
missed a little bit. I was supposed to get on that
no
platform.
damage, way back of Mega Man 2, and I was like, I gotta play this game. It's so good, just running gun, like very basic rewarding.
Talk to
Yeah.
a bunch of people.
It feels clean.
Yeah, the pacing is nice and smooth.
Yes.
It's not overly like fast, and you don't know like what's coming up ahead like Mega Man X, but
Yeah, yeah.
still challenging. It's right. I'm gonna fly right over the sandstorm, which normally like pushes you back.
Got a lot of people saying
I guess they didn't really stop you from doing that. Like, wasn't really a consideration. There's that weapon switching again. I'm just gonna shoot each one of these as they come out, just because.
It kind of looks like you're surfing the wave when you're on Rush.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Ride the wave, right? And actually, every enemy I kill changes the RNG value by 1. So you can actually, if you play perfectly, get the same boss pattern every time. But of course, I didn't get a good one. And Commando Man doesn't have any iframes when he jumps, so you want to like mash as fast as you can when he's in the air. You kill him
Get on him.
pretty instantly. You can kill him in like one jump if you're really good, or if you have turbo. But I don't play with turbo, so.
Would Turbo be cheating though?
Turbo is not really allowed for speedruns. For in the U.S., in Japan it is for some games, for like RPGs, but
Okay.
not here.
I got you.
But the Legacy Collection actually has turbo button built in, so
Okay.
you aren't really allowed to use it. It's kind of like it's kind of a moot point anyway. Here's Blade Man stage. Blade Man's music is awesome, by the way. And I think my favorite song in this game is Sheepman stage. So I'm just gonna jump here and fire, and that's gonna kill a spider that otherwise would have gotten in my way. You see, I'll just use this like wall climbing weapon all over the place. It's really good. The wheel cutter is awesome. I just fly over these guys. And take out this tri-castle and, you know, just do some swag here. Just because you gotta wait for the castle to disappear. Oop. So just rush wasn't quite low enough for me. This guy's shooting at me. Oh, whoa.
Oh.
That happened. Things happen.
That never happened.
No, it didn't happen. Things don't happen.
For a reason.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
hold on. I gotta actually pay attention to the stage. Because up till now, I've just kind of been playing my muscle memory and haven't really been paying attention to what I'm doing, to be honest. But I guess at some point, you kind of have to like be like, hey,
Is that ready for your run?
we're actually doing a run. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a yes. Alright.
So now I actually gotta use this. This is like the intended way to do the stage, and it's like super slow. So that's why we use the rush jet usually. And there's also guys shooting at you. There's also a roof that's right there. I'm sorry. Hey, I've got another life. Let's go. An extra life. Pun very much intended. But you can see kind of how all the weapons are pretty useful in this game
Yeah.
for several things. I'll just actually use the W tank instead of just dying again.
Yeah, got very solid.
There's also this was two.
This is definitely not. Because there was no rush yet, too.
There we go. I was supposed to kill that spider the first time I did this. Didn't happen. Oh, wow. Okay, let's just restart the whole stage over. That's fine.
Oh, big guy. One's always yeah, yeah, yeah.
So here we go again with this. And that actually kills also those guys. You can freeze those spiders if you want, it doesn't really matter.
It's wide open.
Oh. Oh. It's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, like, just in general.
I view speedrunning as kind of like an art form, you know.
I saw that, but they actually took the glitch out where you can not even
Well, that's because people down patch it, so you don't even like speedrun patch, so people just do that.
This is already going much better.
Yeah. Did you actually beat the
No, some people just like don't even beat the dragon, they like clip or do something.
Never mind. It's not going much better.
Yeah, like I know in Oblivion, people don't even fight the final boss. They literally just like ask them and it's like,
yeah, we're done. That's basically what it is.
they're obviously underpowered. You actually fight.
I guess Blade Man stage just give me a lot of trouble today.
Oh, you just need the dragon calls.
Those are all huge, like 4 pixel gap jumps.
Yeah. Which one do I stop?
Show me. Okay, so if you want to stop, you make sure this is open. Click on it. And then
So
you
let's
press
kill
the
this guy
button.
with stun.
And
Yeah, there we
then
go.
you just-
Now we're at the boss star. Oof.
So it's called the
Thanks. And also, this headphone is giving me weird trouble. Anyway, so the boss isn't nearly as much trouble as the stage.
Not mine, except for the verbiage. I think that's Chris's. Awesome.
Now we're past the hardest stage in the game.
First try.
yeah. First try plus 6 or something. Note that I didn't prepare for this speedrun at all and didn't really get much sleep either. Oh well. Ba-da-ba. So now we're back on pace here, or track. So here you have to be very accurate with your commando bomb. Otherwise, like if it hits with the bomb itself, it doesn't do much damage, but if you hit with the explosion, it does all the damage.
Yo. Beat the 14.
So we got the second keeper, right? It's pretty much required, yeah. So this is Strike Man. He's a baseball. I don't know why he's a baseball, but he's dead. And now we get to my favorite stage of the game, which is Sheep Man stage. The music is just... It's perfect. And the stage itself is great too. It's actually a pun on the book I Dream of Electric, or Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. So he is an electric sheep and his stage is very electric. Yeah, I think it's magenta. The sheep man is very menacing. Sleepy sheepy. And I can sort of go back into mode of not really paying attention to what I'm doing here. And I actually won a Mega Man statue from Capcom for a Capcom competition based on this stage. So if I mess up this stage, I'll be pretty sad. And here we have the Octobulb mini-boss, which a very well-placed Commando Bomb takes care of. Oh. I guess Rush Chat has been a problem today. I don't know. I guess I do have to pay attention.
Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the midnight hour, middle of the day. We're here with SlurpeeNinja playing some Mega Man 10. He's currently kicking some serious butt right now. Look at him go. Just flying across that screen.
I think if you got the jump button, you'll actually jump a little far if you hold it.
Yes, that does tend to be the case. You see he's going for that strategic waiting because you gotta.
Oops.
Now, if any of you lovely people out there are enjoying this stream, you should definitely drop a few dollars, help go towards a wonderful charity, helping some kids.
We did a $100 donation.
We did. $100 donation. Thank you to whoever that was. Do we got a name for whoever?
You call them anonymous.
Oh no.
Fair enough. We've got a lovely.
BLT back here. Give a shout out.
The rebound striker is an interesting weapon in that every time it hits a wall, it gains potential energy, so it
To whatever
increases an
anonymous
attack every
lovely
time it
individual
does.
that dropped the $100. Thank you kindly.
Or if they're still watching the stream, give a shout out to who you are.
Yeah.
Put you on that.
Oh yeah.
So that's how that works.
Good
So if it bounces off 4 walls, it'll start doing like 8 damage instead of 2.
There's like an ESPN style.
They went with like pretty like gimmicks for each weapon instead of direct stuff. So like the Thunderbolt that I just got, it shoots a stream of electricity straight down, and the stream of electricity hurts people, but not hurts enemies, but not the cloud itself. So it's pretty tricky to use, and it's not really that useful in the game. It's probably the most unused weapon.
We in there.
Oh yeah, Mr. Eyebrows himself, Dr. Wily, Dr. Wowie.
So is this like already towards the end? Yeah, this is the last level, last boss.
Oh, we're getting
It's actually pretty good. Actually.
There's 4 stages left, I think. 4 or 5?
Let's go Slurpee.
And so your movement in this first section here of the stage will determine what order the bosses will appear at that I'm going to fight, and I just messed it up. Great. And I want the first guy on the left to appear first. Which did not. So I kind of have to improvise here. That's one of the few uses of Thunderwall. And now, ideally I want Napalm Man first to show up. I don't know if that happens. I don't know if that did happen. No. He showed up third, which is okay. Oops. So in the Wily stages, I want to conserve my weapons as much as possible because you don't get refills between stages. Just like every other Mega Man game. If I shoot those guys too early, they'll hit me. So I shoot them as late as possible on the third hit. See, they'll hit me like that. And I want Slash Man to appear first. All these bosses are from previous Mega Man games. This is called the Archive Fights. So Slash Man, not first. But Slash Man will jump to right where I am, so that's good. Wow, this fortress has huge claws. I don't know why. Maybe it's like a moving fortress. I'm gonna kill that guy down there, otherwise he would kill me. Kill or be killed, right? We'll just ride the wall to avoid this guy. Ride the walls, get hype. I'm just gonna wait for this guy to come down. Oh. And so these stompers are on a 700 frame cycle. So every 700 frames they reset. So you kind of don't have any idea when they're going to come down and smash you. And they will kill you when they smash you, so you gotta be really careful. It's actually a big run killer. And here we have Octobulb again. He was not a run killer at all. Just gonna grab that M tank, I need that for later. That's gonna refill all my weapons at some point. Hey, come back. I need you. So here I'm just gonna wait to see which stomper it is. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Everything is okay. It's true. It's true. Mega Man 1 spikes are no good. And here we have a giant enemy crab, whose name is Crab Puncher, for he is the crab that does punch. And right here I'm gonna use my M tank, which refills one by one, and I wish they hadn't done that, but you know, I guess it's just what happens. Here, I'm just gonna use Thunderbolt here.
That was good.
That's one of the uses of Thunderbolt, is to kill that crab.
Giant enemy crab.
You attack the weak point for massive damage.
Beware your giant enemy crabs, everybody. You have to attack the weak point for
In real
massive
battles
damage.
that actually happen in ancient Japan.
Gotta get those like 2001 memes in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Crap.
I'm just gonna freeze this guy and not jump over him, but I meant to jump over him. Ridge Racer. It's Ridge Racer. So I'm gonna go for a pretty crazy trick here, known as the coil jump, coil jump, coil jet, coil jet. and I got it. Very swag.
Ooh, that's
That saves about 2 seconds if you can get it, but seeing as I already lost a lot of time in Blade Man stage, I don't really care about saving 2 seconds right now. And these shrimps will just kindly move out of your way if you just persuade them. That guy almost actually killed me with that drop. I'm gonna stop this guy from shooting at me. Take a nice damage boost here. Get across these spikes without dying. And kill that guy. And now we're at the boss. So you can just walk right past that guy. And this is the yellow devil of this game, called the Block Devil, if I'm not mistaken. And so he has a set pattern that he does before he forms into the room. And I'm going to memorize that pattern beforehand with my psychic powers. I get a fire shot here and a shot there. And kill him with 3-round striker.
And that reminds me a lot of that one part of the Wily stage in Mega Man 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when it all comes together to make little aerial boys.
Aerial boys. That's Pico Pico.
Yeah.
Pico Pico was his name. So now we're getting into the re-fights here. The second last stage in the game. A little bit of swag moving on this climb. Oh.
You're seeing it here first, folks. It's not just Mega Man, it is
I've
the
never
Mega
seen that
Man
first
playing
here.
Mega Man.
Alright, classic Capcom boss rush.
So hopefully Commander Man gives a good pattern this time. Nope. But there's his lack of iframes in the air. And now we hope that Pump Man is nice. And he was. Yeah, he's literally like a water pump. It's weird. That was a good pattern. So for this fight, I only want to use about a little less than half of my solar blazes. 3, oh. Got him. Hashtag got him. And for this fight, I only want to use maximum 2 water shields if I can. Close enough. And this is why I wanted to save the solar blazes for Pirate Wily. And of course, I'm again using the quick weapon switching here to my advantage. That's a good fight, actually.
Sweet, we got another information. Where's it from?
I didn't know how to check.
And now we go off to the last stage,
Okay.
which is a little bit high up in the air.
Well, you can check on the
Because now Wily has a space station.
Thank you, Shadow Ozzy, for the how much donation?
100.
$100 donation.
Wow, thank you, thank you.
Says thank you guys for what you are doing. This event is awesome. You guys are awesome. These friends are spicy.
God, we just did everything on the again. No, it's going so low.
So here I'm going to listen carefully to the music, because I want to jump into the boss room on a very specific music cue, and if I can do that I can get a perfect Wily pattern, as opposed to having a bad pattern, so...
Just like
Mailman drills are back.
That sounded like it. It's just a very specific frame in the music. It looks like I got it.
Just get ready for time.
And time.
41-21.
Nice.
Good job.
Sweet.
Shout out to SlurpeeNinja for that awesome Mega Man 10 run.
And up next we have Tyler.
And Tyler with Mega Man 2.
Ooh, awesome. More Mega Man. Always happy to see more Mega Man.
Oh yeah.
What good video games.
You know what? I'm